Yeah. Yeah, morning all. So myself, I'm Vijay. Like I hold 20 plus years of experience, which includes nearly 8 plus years of experience in Python environment. My experience includes design, development, and implementation of Python and Django-based applications. Well versed in implementing different Python libraries like NumPy, CP, Pandas, PyTables, Matplotlib. So before I start, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear, whether the screen is visible or not?
Yes, voice is clear, screen is visible. Good morning, sir.
Right. So as part of today's demo, I'll be covering the following topics. So if you've got any general queries, I'll be giving time for you at the end of the session. Right. Why Python? Why Python? Already we have got many other programming languages. Why again Python required? And that too, Python is not a kind of programming which is very recently introduced. It was introduced in the year 1989. Why all of a sudden Python has got a great boom? Reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular. If you go back like 10 to 15 years, like 2010, nobody knows that there was a programming language like Python. But why all of a sudden Python has got a great boom? Reasons which makes it super popular. Who can learn Python? Who can learn Python? What are the prerequisites for learning Python? There are no prerequisites for learning Python. Anyone can update with Python. The Python statements look like normal English statements. They are not as complex as other programming. And that too, the coding of Python, not even one-fourth coding as compared with other programmings. Just I'll take a task and I'll implement the task in multiple programming languages. I'll show you how simple the Python statements. Coding wise, length wise, complexity wise, you can check how simple the Python statements. How Python was built. How Python was built by taking the features. How Python was built by taking the features, right, from different other programming languages. It has taken the features from one programming, other features from other programming. So from multiple programming languages, it has taken the features and the advantages. That's why we call Python as a hybrid language. Python real-time applications. What kind of applications are we developing today by using Python? Python mostly used for developing what kind of applications? Who are using Python today? Who are using Python today? Top most applications built using Python and Python comparison with other programming and reasons why Python is super popular and Python scope and job market, right? Yes. Just 1 second. Yes. I define Python in 5 lines. I define Python in 5 lines. Python is a general purpose programming language. It's a general purpose programming language. It's a general purpose programming language, right? Before Python, before Python, we have got some programming languages. If you heard about the programming languages like the Pascal, Fortran, COBOL, these are purpose-based languages. These are purpose-based languages, right? These are Purpose-based languages, they are used for a specific purpose, not for all the purposes, right? Like Pascal for complicated mathematical applications, Fortran for scientific applications, COBOL for business applications. Means they are used for a particular purpose, purpose-based languages. But a language which is suitable for developing any kind of application, a language which is suitable, right, for developing it, which is suitable for developing any kind of application, any kind of application is called as general purpose programming language. It's called as general purpose programming language, which is suitable for developing any kind of applications. It's called as general purpose programming language. Okay. So Python is a general purpose programming language. Any kind of applications we can develop today by using Python, like web applications, animation applications, gaming applications, GUI applications, desktop applications, embedded applications, networking applications, right? So wide varieties of applications we can develop today by using Python. It's not like a purpose based, it is not for a particular purpose. Python has got multi-programming features. What all the features we see in different other programming languages, all the features we see in Python, all the features we see in Python, right? Yes. That's the reason we call Python as a hybrid language. And Python is a high-level language. There are two types of languages, right? Yes. Two types of languages. Two types of languages, right? Low-level languages and high-level languages. Low-level languages, right? Low-level languages like assembly level language, language or machine level language, right? These low-level languages or machine level languages, they are firstly, they are not human understandable. They're not human understandable. These low-level languages, they are not portable. They cannot be carried from one system to other system. They are not portable. The code cannot be carried. And machine dependent. They cannot run on all the always and all the operating system. Machine dependent. They cannot run on all the hardware and all the operating system. But high-level languages like Python, they are human understandable. The statements look like normal English statements. They are portable and they are machine independent. Human understandable. They are portable and machine independent. They can run on all the hardware and all the operating system. Okay. And Python is an interpreted language. Interpreted language means line by line execution, right? Which makes debugging easy. You see, like Python is an interpretation. Upset. Here also we got two categories, right? Compilation languages and interpretation languages. Compilation languages, interpretation languages. Compilation languages, interpretation. Compilation languages like C, C language, right? Interpretation language like Python. If you got some lines of code, if you got some 10 lines of code, for example, entire code will be executed once. Entire code will be executed at once and displays the errors. It will just display the errors again. Python, right? Interpretation, line by line execution, right? Statement by statement execution. Yes, line by line. If you get error in this particular line, it won't execute the remaining lines. User-friendly programming or programmer-friendly programming language, which provides simple syntaxes, which looks like normal English statements, right? So it's a general purpose programming, any kind of applications we can develop. Multi-programming features, it has what? It's a high-level language, easily understandable, portable, and machine independent, interpreted line by line execution, and user-friendly programming or programmer-friendly programming, which provides simple syntaxes. Right. So now Python has got what features? Python has got the Python has got a procedural oriented programming features, has got procedural oriented programming features like example C language. It has got object oriented programming features. Object oriented programming features, right? Yes. Object oriented programming. C++, Java, right? Scripting features. Scripting features. Linux shell script and modular programming features. Modular programming features, right? Yes. Modular programming features like Modular 3. See, two major programming languages, right? Which are used for enterprise applications creations, Python and Java. But the Java programmers or developers are strictly restricted to use only object-oriented programming. Without object-oriented features, we cannot write a Java application or a program. But in Python, with object-oriented, without object-oriented, with procedural-oriented, and with scripting, right, we can write varieties of applications. Yes. Using C language, using C++, just like Java, just like Modular 3, we can develop different varieties of applications in Python. Excuse me. Scripting features. Python has got vast varieties of libraries, right? Python supports different libraries used for this scripting. It's one of the best scripting language with vast varieties of libraries. modular programming. Because of this modular programming, Python has got a great boom today, like 89,300 modules supported by Python. Thousands of modules Python is providing for different environment. Whatever environment you are from. So whatever environment you are from, if you're from networking background, Python has got modules for testing background or database background or data science background. Whatever environment you are from, Python has got modules. Thousands of modules Python is providing, right? Because of these modules or modular programming, Python has got great boom, right? Yes. We talk about these modules for data science. For data science, Python is providing separate modules, nearly 10 to 15 modules, separate modules Python is providing, right? Yes. Not only for data science, even for big data environment, right? For big data environment, separate modules Python is providing, right? Yes. Um, Even for networking environment, right? Separate modules Python is providing, right? For testing environment, right? Python is providing modules, separate modules Python is providing, right? For operating system, OS kind of activities, separate model. The name of the model itself is OS, operating system, right? And for every database, right, Python is providing separate module. For Oracle, right, it is providing separate module like CX underscore Oracle is the module name, right? For every database, it is providing a module. For Oracle, it is providing CX underscore Oracle, right? And for MySQL database, it is providing PyMySQL, right? And for SQL server, right? Yes, PyODBC means it is not as complex as is not as complex as other programming languages connecting with databases. Python very simple to connect with any database, right? With using these modules, just to provide the connection details, right? Username, password, and just by using these modules, we can connect with any database. For every database, Python provides a module. And apart from that, for every file format, Python is providing a module. For Excel file, writing a Python code, execute the Python code, then an Excel workbook has to be created. By writing Python code only, I need to create some sheets within the Excel file. Yes. Not only Excel files, for different other files like CSV files, for JSON files, for PDF files, for XML files, any kind of files, Python has got modules. For mathematical operations, math module, for generating graphs, for statistical operations, Python has got separate module for this and for graphs, for generating graphs, normal graph, bar graph, histogram, scatter plot, stack plot, any type of graph we can generate today by using Python, right? So these are some of those examples. In this way, thousands of modules Python is providing for different environments, not only for computer applications, even for electronics or civil environment also, Python has got modules. Python real-time applications. What kind of applications are we developing today by using Python? Python real-time applications. What kind of applications are we developing today by using Python, right? Okay. So Python mostly used today for developing web applications. Python mostly used in developing web applications. Lot of web applications are getting developed today. Right. You may ask, already we have got different other programming languages like Java, .NET. From the last 25 years, they are used for developing web applications. Why again Python? So Python got a framework like Django framework. Using this framework at a rapid speed, you can develop web applications. That too with very less coding, with simple syntaxes, we can develop web applications, right? That's so with very less coding, not even 1/4 coding as compared with other programming languages. See, this Django has got many flexible features it is providing. It has got its own database like SQLite 3. It has got its own database like SQLite 3. It has got its own application server. So at a rapid speed, it can develop web applications. So Python is used today for developing web applications, and mostly Python used for creation of automation applications. Automation applications, lot of automation applications are getting developed today using technologies like data science, using technologies like IoT, using technologies like DevOps. Yes. If I talk about this IoT, Internet of Things, it is a physical network or device embedded with software, sensors, electronics, collecting data or exchanging data and controlling the things from the place where we are, right? So in a simple way, it is electronic devices connecting and communicating with each other. So here, 90% of the coding in Python. They come to this data science. Everything deals with the data. Data has got experience. Data has got future reference. Using data or data science, we perform data analysis, data predictions, data classifications, data clustering, data recommendations. It's a blend of technique. The main technique, what we see here, ML, machine learning. Machine learning, we have got many techniques like regression, classification, clusterings, recommendations. For all these techniques to implement, you require a language. So Python is the mostly chosen or mostly used programming for this machine learning environment or machine learning or deep learning or AI, right? Yes, DevOps. Python is one of the best scripting language with vast varieties of libraries for writing automation scripts. And apart from this, one more major area where Python is mostly used today, like big data environment. You should have seen KBs of data. You should have seen MBs or GBs or even TBs. But beyond that, today data is generating in petabytes. 1 petabyte equal to 1024 TBs. 1 petabyte equal to 1024 TBs. 1 petabyte equal to 1020. Do you think like petabytes of data is it getting generated means? Yes. Examples of petabytes of data generation means like if you take the example of a Facebook, it has got millions and trillions of users. In a minute, how many posts and videos are getting circulated? What is the data generated by Facebook in a minute? Not only Facebook, today if we talk about any other applications generating huge data, right? Like Google, Twitter. If we talk about this YouTube videos upload, what should be the storage capacity to store all the videos? Millions and trillions of users using Gmail messaging, right? So every application generating huge data. For this huge data storage and processing, you have got some big data technologies like that. You had heard about Hadoop, Spark. Once. So for this huge data storage and processing, we have got technologies like Hadoop and Spark, especially the Spark very high speed processing technology, right? Which uses Python for its computation. So PySpark we say, right? Apart from this, Python mostly used in scientific applications. Scientific applications, Python is providing CP, scientific Python, and even for numerical analysis. Numerical analysis. We have got Python providing NumPy, numerical Python. For GUI, graphical user interface, or for animations, right? Python is providing TK Inter, right? And apart from that, game development, right? Lot of games are getting developed today by using Python. Single user, multi-user online games, especially for developing games in Python. Python providing frameworks like Pygame, is providing like PyCora, PySoy. Pygame and PyCora are the two famous frameworks, right, for developing games. PySoy for 3D rendering libraries it is providing for 3D games. Apart from this, Python is also used for scheduling tasks. Scheduling tasks like it has got Airflow, Python is providing Airflow. Apart from this, Python is also used for testing or test cases. And it is used for software development. Software developers make use of Python as a support language. And for business applications, Python is one of the best choice for developing e-commerce websites. One of the hottest application of Python, like the database applications. Without a database, there are no web applications. Python can connect with any databases like MySQL, Oracle, DB2, SQL Server. For networking applications, right? Python is one of the best choice. And Python for networking applications, Python is providing a separate framework, right? Twisted Python. Right? It is a framework given by Python for networking applications or for network programming. Apart from this, even for web scraping, right? Web scraping for extracting data from different websites, right? Python has got modules like URL BS4 modules. Apart from this, for embedded applications, one of the famous embedded applications like Raspberry Pi, which uses Python for its computation. And also Python is also used for audio and video applications, audio and video. Already some applications which got developed using Python. As part of our course, like as part of the full stack web development course, I will show you some audio and video related applications. Apart from this, for CAD or 3D CAD applications, and also for computer vision, for face detection, color detection, object detection, right? Python is preferred. And apart from this, for data analysis, actually like for data analysis, Python is used. For robotics with Python, right? And for desktop applications, single user console applications, right? Python is preferred. So in this way, Python is mostly used in different environment, right? Yes. These are some of those examples mostly used in this web applications, automation applications, big data environment, right? Who are using Python today? Who are using Python today? Which companies are using Python? Topmost applications. Topmost applications built using Python, right? Who are using Python today? Topmost applications built using Python. The Google is one of the best example for this Python web application. The Google web crawling is first written. The Google web crawling is first written in Python, first written in Java, sorry, and it was rewritten in Python, right? Next, YouTube using Python for its video sharing service. Yahoo using Python. Instagram. Uber pricing algorithm is implemented using Python. Instagram. Instagram is built by using Python. The prime reason for Instagram to choose for Python hybrid features and its practicality, right? NASA using Python for its research and development activities. Some other applications like Quora, Reddit, Pinterest. NASA using Python for its research and development activities. Quora, Reddit, Pinterest, some other applications like Dropbox built using Python, right? The famous OTT platform Netflix using Python for its security, automation, and subscription related things, right? MMOG, massively multiplayer online games. Maya, a powerful 3D animation. Maya, a powerful 3D animation, right, which uses Python script. iRobot for military and commercial operations, and for hardware testing purpose. For hardware testing, right? Companies like IBM, Seagate, Qualcomm, all this they use Python for hardware testing, right? Yes. Okay. These are some of those the companies using Python, applications built using Python, right? Yes. These are some of those, right? Yes. And reasons from the discussion what we had till now, right? Reasons which makes Python super popular. Reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular. Very less coding we see in Python. Very less coding we see in Python. Not even 1/4 coding as compared with other programming languages. Most of the programmers and developers are attracted towards Python because of its very less coding. And the two simple syntaxes given by Python. Simple syntaxes, right? The syntaxes looks like normal English statements. They are not as complex as other programmings. Interactive mode given by Python. Interactive mode. For each and every statement, for every Python statement, it gives response. For every Python statement is going to provide a response, right? Yes. Interactive mode. Okay. So for interactive mode, right, just observe this. At the bottom search panel, I'm typing CMD to go to the command prompt. In this, I'm typing Python. I'm typing Python, right? Yes. And say enter. Python version is displayed. The Python interpreter, right? Any valid Python statements you can type here. 3 plus 5, 12 into 6, x as 10, y as 5. What is x? What is y? What is x plus y? What is x minus 5? For every statements we can interact. No need to define the data types here. No need to define the data types. X plus y, x minus y, x into y, x by y, x equal to x into 2, 10 into 2, x to the power of 2, x equal to hello, sorry, x equal to hello, right? HELLO, quote is not closed. X into 3 prints hello for 3 times, x into 5 prints hello for 5 times. So in this way, you can easily interact with Python. They looks like normal English statements, right? You say quit, it will come out of it. So in this way, statement by statement interaction, you can, which is, you cannot see this kind of interaction in other programming languages, right? Multi-programming features, multi-programming features, wide varieties of applications. Many built-in, many built-in libraries, many built-in libraries, right? Yes. 89,300 inbuilt modules Python is providing, right, for different environments, right? So very less coding, simple syntaxes, interactive mode, multi-programming features, wide varieties of applications we can develop, right? Many built-in libraries, thousands of modules it is providing. These are the reasons which makes it super popular, right? Okay, fine. So now Python is the number one ranked programming language today in the industry with diversified number of applications creations, mostly preferred programming language, right? You can check in this. I'm opening Google and I'll show you just a popular coding language, you can say in the Google popular coding language. JavaScript and Python. JavaScript and Python are the two most popular languages in the startup industry, where Python-based frameworks like Django are famous. Flask is famous framework. Both I'll be discussing as part of our web development, that is full stack, Python full stack. This Django, Python, Flask with Python, right? And also JavaScript also has covered as part of this Python full stack course. This JavaScript, Django, and Flask. So these languages are considered to be the best programming languages to learn for the beginners. You can see that more results for this, right? The most popular programming, yes. Python stands first. Next, most popular programming languages. Python remains the most popular. Python next, Java, JavaScript. Python most popular programming languages used by top 25 unicorn. Python next, Java, JavaScript. Most in demand programming languages of 2022, right? Based on LinkedIn postings in USA and Europe. Python, Java, JavaScript. Python mostly preferred. Next, Java, JavaScript. Which programming language should you learn? Python, JavaScript. Emerging programming languages by popularity. Emerging programming languages by popularity. Python, next Java, JavaScript. Ranking wise, you can say the number one ranked. Can you see this rank? Number one ranked Python, second Java, JavaScript. These rankings, right? Yes. Python is the number one ranked. Next comes Java and other programs. Number of top 39 US computer science departments that use language to teach introductory courses, right? Python mostly, next to Java, next MATLAB, right? Observe this. Python used for web development, for testing, for web scraping, for data analysis, for Internet of Things, for big data environment, for machine learning, for computer graphics, for all these things, right? Yes. The mostly used, see this, the usage of Python in the industry. 31% use, the big circle you can see, right? 31, next Java 19%. These are the two major programming languages used in the current industry. And even if you see that ranking, ranking by average salary, Python stands first. Next comes JavaScript. Even ranking by volume of job openings, Python stands first. Next SQL, right? And if you want to check that Python, you can just check Python jobs. Python jobs, right? Lakhs of jobs for Python. See here, Python jobs 1,51,745 Python openings. Not only Python jobs, people, if you have got updated with the Django, right? The framework of Python, famous framework of Django jobs, right? People who have knowledge on Django are very less. Who has command on this Django are very, very less, right? So as of now, yes, 21,063 the Django job vacancies in July, right? So what is the course content I'm going to discuss as part of this course? From the ground level to the advanced level, right? Starting with Python, what history, applications of Python, features, advantages, versions, installation of Python, flavors of Python, Python operations, Python modes, interactive mode, batch mode, Python editors, Python data types, Python variables, Python constants, input-output statements, type conversions, escape sequences, strings, operators in Python, IDs, different IDs like Anaconda distribution, like Spider, Jupyter, Eclipse, NetBeans, flow control statements, looping statements, strings in Python, right? String indexing, string slicing, string functions, string methods, string special characters, collections in Python, list tuples, sets dictionaries, list operations, list creation, list indexing, list slicing, list functions, list methods, nested list, Python tuples, tuple operations, tuple creations, tuple indexing, tuple functions, Python set properties, set creations, Python dictionary, right? Functions in Python. Yes, defining a function, properties of functions, categories, arguments, default, non-default, keyword, non-keyword, types of functions, lambda function, reduce function, filter function, map function, modules in Python, different ways of importing, renaming, reloading, package in Python, errors and exceptions, different types of errors, file handling, right? Reading data, writing data, appending data to the files, object-oriented programming concepts in brief, encapsulations, abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism, constructors, destructors, garbage collectors, static variables, non-static variables, overriding, regular expressions, how to extract data from the given data, database access, database connectivity. I will show you the installation of one database and connecting with database, Python date and time, OS module, advanced concepts like iterator, generator, closer, decorator, web scraping, GUI programming, TK inter module, Excel workbook, data analytics, right? Pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib, introduction to data science, supervised, unsupervised learning, data analysis, univariate or multivariate, Python Pandas model in brief, NumPy model in brief, Python Matplotlib in brief, right? Yes. So this 30 topics, right, in brief, I'll be discussing as part of Python Core and Advanced and the Django, like if you go for Python full stack, Python web development, right? Django framework in brief, web frameworks, the Django installation, project architecture, the Django views, templates, admin, the Django models, advanced concepts, right? And with the 15 to 20 applications we will be developing, right, in this Django framework. And you'll be given the knowledge on this UI technologies, HTML in brief, CSS in brief, and JavaScript in brief, right? And MySQL database. Yes, just observe this, right? Python, right? Yes, which includes both core and advanced. Python core and Python advanced. So both Python core and Python advanced, right? Takes nearly 70 hours I'm going to spend for this, around 2 months. The course fee is 6,000 for this, right? Apart from this, right? People who go for full stack will be given knowledge on this UI technologies like HTML, user interface, like HTML in brief, CSS, cascading style sheets, JavaScript. And apart from this, like the Django framework, right? Framework of Python with 15 to 20 applications, 15 to 20 applications you'll be developing, right? And apart from that, Flask framework, right? One more framework of Python I'm going to discuss. And apart from that, REST API and MySQL database, a project. So from this 2 to 7, from 2 to 7, right? So it takes like 70 hours for that. 2 months is the duration. 7K is the fee structure for that. So both Python plus frameworks. Python takes 70 hours. Frameworks like Django Flask framework, I'll take 70 hours. That is 2 months for this. 2 months for this, right? 4 months. One 40 hours, right? So for these 2 months, 6K is the course fee. For this, it is 7K is the course fee. 13K. But if you're taking the entire full stack package, right, with single payment, it's 12K, right? Fine. So this is what, and let me make it clear about the timings, right? First, timings. First 1 week to 10 days, right? It will start at 7 a.m. After that 1 week or 10 days, it will be 6 a.m. in the morning. So making it clear before you go with the payments, right? So first 1 week, it will be at 7 a.m. in the morning. Later, it will start at 6 a.m. in the morning. And what are the things you are going to get, right? Offering. You'll be getting the session video. Each and every session video you will be getting for this one. And class soft copy of the class notes, soft copy of the class notes, assignments and tasks. Assignments and tasks, right, to work with. Session video, soft copy of the class notes, assignments or tasks to work with. Yes. A WhatsApp group will be created, right, for technical discussions, right? Any errors you get, you can take the snap of it and post in the WhatsApp group. Right. 300 plus code examples will be discussed as part of this, right? 300 plus code examples plus 200 plus assignments tasks will be provided. All the sessions will be live interactive sessions, right? Now it's a demo session I was speaking most of the time. But in the regular sessions, for every statement I type, you people will be responding with the what is that expected output. Okay, fine. Yes. So this any queries you got, you can go with your queries now, right? And tomorrow also, you people can attend the session same time at 7 o'clock using the same link to see more on this. Especially people from non-programming or zero programming, right? The tomorrow session, I'll be just briefing you about how the coding of Python looks, how simple the Python statements. I'll show you some sample snippets of Python, comparison with other programming. So like it's continuation of today's class, not replication or duplication of today's class, right? Fine. Any other queries, anyone? Right.
Yeah, after 10 days, you said that it will be starting from 6 a.m., right?
Yes.
Yeah, how much time it will be? Daily 1 hour class or 1.5 hour?
Daily 1 hour it will be.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes. No.
Uh, what is about certification, sir?
What is it?
What is about certification?
Yes, yes. So here, course completion certificate from the DurgaSoft you will be getting, but apart from that, if you people wants to go for Microsoft certification using Python, the other things, right? Certifications are available. You can go to that. I'll discuss. I'll take 1, 2 sessions on this, right? Certifications. So what are the syllabus? They'll be testing with the core concepts of Python and how your performance is measured in that, what kind of questions, there are categories of questions like drop down and different types of other questions. What is that question types, everything I'll be briefing you, right? But with this knowledge, whatever we are discussing, we are spending it's not like 45 hours course, right? We are spending 70 hours in brief with many working examples. Yes, this is enough.
Where will you give the assignments and tasks, sir?
So after completion of every topic, I'll be just posting to your WhatsApp groups.
Where we should post, sir, after answering.
After answering, I'll provide my mail ID, right? You can post to it.
Okay, sir.
So assignments
Sir,
and
any
tasks was
yeah.
assignments and tasks, right? So here in this course, right, not learning, everybody learns that, but updating the language. See here, learning is different, and how utilizing, how to perform a particular task. For that, what Python functionality is required. Means as part of the course, I was saying that I'll be discussing functional programming, procedural oriented with Python. As part of the course, I'll be discussing procedural oriented with Python, object oriented with Python, scripting and modular programming with Python. Which features to be used for performing my tasks? Any modules available? And by using any functions, built-in functions, or if I take from this any functions available, from this any methods available, from this any modules available, right? So which functionalities to be used when we need to clearly understand that. Yes. That's why
Sir, I have a question.
yes, go ahead.
Do we need to install any specific tool to do all the Python works or the command prompt is enough?
See here, I'm going to show you how to write and execute this Python in different environments, like how to write within the editors, how to write within this IDEs, how to write within this IDLAs, right? This different environments, right? Like IDEs, Python is supporting many IDEs, right? In real time, we use IDEs like PyCharm, Jupyter, Spider, NetBeans, VS Code, and also write in the Notepad. Also, you can write in. You can just create a .py and execute, right? So within the command prompt, interactive mode supported by Python. In command prompt, interactive mode for beginners and developers, it will be useful, right? For learning Python. Interactive mode, I'll be showing you. Batch mode, I will be showing you. In the batch mode, editors, I'll be showing you. IDs, I'll be showing you. In all the various environment, I'll be showing you, right? Step by step, how to download them, how to install, where to write the code, and how to execute the code in different IDs. among the PyCharm is the mostly used one. And for different environments use different IDs. I'll be showing you on different IDs, not on a single ID, on different things I'll be showing, right? Fine. Once again, I'm
Tomorrow
saying,
will be the
yes,
demo class again at the same
is-
timing.
what is it?
Tomorrow is the same demo class
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
same timing.
Yeah, same timing tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Using the same link, you can attend the session tomorrow. Fine.
So when will the next batch will start
Next batch you are talking.
of this Python class? Actual batch, when it's going to start?
See,
From
one
next
second.
week?
So here today is the session 1. These things
Mhm.
won't be repeated again. Tomorrow session 2 about the codings, other things. Next session 3 onwards, I'll be showing you that technicals are going to start. Installation of Python, Python execution modes, Python software foundations, all this writing this Python code, right? From session 3 onwards, it is going to start. Tomorrow session number 2, just I'll be briefing you about the coding wise, the statements, how the Python statements look, the importance of models in Python, the other things I'll be discussing. From session 3 onwards, session 3 will be tomorrow, after tomorrow, the next class will be on Monday. So Monday onwards, I'll be starting with this technicals of Python, right? So it
Sunday
continues.
only holiday, no, sir.
What is it?
Rest all days we will be teaching, right?
So Monday to Friday, it will be some Saturdays, not all the Saturdays, some Saturdays, if I'm free, I'll be taking session. So mostly like Monday to Friday. Tomorrow is Friday. Day after tomorrow, like Saturday, there is no session. Again, we'll be meeting on Monday. So
Okay, sir.
tomorrow also, if people
Where
can
will
attend.
be the videos, sir? Where
Yeah.
will you provide?
Yeah. 1 second. So tomorrow session, people can attend. Monday, Tuesday also, you people can attend the sessions, right? To see how the training levels, how the training goes. Means you will be giving 4 to 5 sessions as the demo sessions to the students. So tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, even Wednesday, you people can attend the sessions, everyone. And about this, I was talking about this videos, right? Session videos, each and every video you will be getting it. So once the demo sessions are completed, once the enrollment process, you will be getting the videos to your Google Drive. All the videos every day, one video will be added to your Google Drive. You'll be getting to your Google Drive, and this notes either to your mail IDs. You'll be
Demo
getting
videos we will not be getting, sir.
demo videos tomorrow during the session. They'll be posting, for example, today, today to your mail IDs, you'll be getting the video link. The first demo videos, right? They'll be posted in the YouTube where everyone can watch them. Means the link, what is the YouTube link? It will be forwarded to your mail IDs today. And also tomorrow during the session also, they'll keep the video link of today's session in the tomorrow's class. When the session is going on, you can see in the chart panel, they'll keep that link. Otherwise, even to your mails also, today's video, you'll be getting to your mails, the link of today's video. Click that link, that it will
Okay.
redirect to that YouTube, and you can watch it. This first 4 days, you'll be getting the video links. Video links you'll be getting. Thereafter,
In the mail.
your Google Drive. To your Google Drive,
Okay,
you'll
then.
be getting all that all at one place. And the notes will be you'll be
Okay,
getting
sir.
to your mails. Assignments and tasks also will be getting to your mails. And a WhatsApp group for anyone to interact, right? Direct interaction with me. That WhatsApp group, not I am creating, right? So that the students will have direct interaction with me. Any queries or any errors, you can post that. You can take the snap of it, keep the error in the WhatsApp. Anybody can answer it. I'll be answering it. And assignments and tasks
Okay.
to build, to get confidence, to get command on this programming. If you are working with that, you will understand, right, how to build the code using different functions. And I said, right, I want the sessions to be interactive. Everyone, you will be kept in the unmuted status. At any point, you can unmute yourself and you can respond, right, during the sessions. 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a question here.
Yes.
Using Python, can we also connect to the cloud databases and also certain S3 buckets and all? What are the modules that have to be used and all?
No. Already our syllabus is huge, right? So totally we'll be discussing about this Python procedural oriented, object oriented scripting and modular programming. Yes.
Okay.
Again, about the cloud technologies, we need to entire things like basics onwards we need to discuss, right? So I do handle cloud technologies like Azure Data Engineering. Today, if you are free at 10 o'clock, and one more batch, I'm starting on this Azure Data Engineering, like Azure Cloud,
Okay. Azure administration as well, right?
Azure Development, Azure Data Engineering.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'll work now. Thank you.
So in that, totally you can go through that syllabus, right? Everything about this Python language, Python core advanced, and these things. So okay, it's not a big thing. I can take 1 or 2 sessions at the last, as you asked, right? How to connect to the cloud.
Yeah, but however, Python supports, right?
Yes, yes. See here, databases means like we have got some SQL databases available. How can we get that free subscription and how we can connect it? It's not, can show a session, not a problem. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other queries, right? Yes. So tomorrow, same time at 7 o'clock, using the same link to see more on this, right? Yes, fine. And
Sir, so how many days in a week will be the actual class?
how many weeks? Monday to Friday.
Every day, Monday to Friday?
Monday to Friday daily, you will be having the class.
Okay. Okay.
Sometimes on Saturdays, not all the Saturdays. Sometimes on Saturdays, I'll pre-intimate. Yes. So if I'm done with your queries, if there are no other queries, I will sign off for now. Meet you tomorrow, same time, right? Same link. Thank you all for your time. Bye.